Hello, and welcome. Today we are going to build this nice little armadillo habitat. This is one of my favorite new mobs. I don't know why. I just think the armadillos are really cute. Maybe because I see them in my yard all the time. But we're going to build this very easy to build armadillo habitat today. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is you're going to need some terracotta. This is totally personal. You can make it however you want. I like to make it like one of the little spires that's sticking up out of the eroded badlands. So for mine here, I took some of the regular terracotta and just made a random shape. Nothing fancy. Again, this is a fairly organic build, meaning that it can change with whatever you want it to change, whatever shape you want it to be in. It's totally up to you. And then just fill all of that in. Technically, you could fill this in with any block that you wanted because you're not going to really see it. Then your next level, just going to come in just a little bit on all of this. And same thing, fill it all in, put one more there. Then I went with the white and came up a little bit with the white. Then I added 2 more layers of brown, the brown terracotta. And then came up again a little bit. And again, this is not an exact science. You can play with it, make it look however you want. I think I want another one there. A little bit like that. Then I added a little bit of the red in. And then I added another white and a couple more brown ones all the way up at the top. So again, you can see, same idea. Oh, nope, I used the regular ones. It really doesn't matter. It can be brown. Build it up however you want. It doesn't have to be exactly like mine. You can make it however you want. That one and this one aren't even the same. It doesn't really matter. It's your design. You can play with it and adjust it and make it however you want to. So for this next part, you're just going to clear out 1 block deep all the way around. Just a random shape, just something that looks good. Gives your little armadillo friends a little space to play in. This is going to be defining the shape of your entire enclosure. So you're just coming out a little bit all the way around. Like I said, it's nothing specific and you can adjust it however you want. Make it as big or as small as you want. Again, this is your design. All right, so that's going to be the shape of our enclosure. Now we're going to take and just randomly put in small sections of red sand and podzol and mix in a little bit of coarse dirt here and there. And you want to do clumps of like 3 to 6. So like here I got 5 together, there's 4 together there, there's 4 together there. And the reason why is because if you start going and doing just like one at a time, it starts to look too broken up. And then it all looks like one big solid carpet of all different colors rather than in little sections. And again, this is something you can do this however you want. Make it as big or as small, as varied, or as little variation as you like. And I'm just going to go around and keep filling all of this in, and we'll come back as soon as I get that done. As you can see, I've got that all done, and now we're going to go around the very edge, and we're going to put down our wall that goes around it. I'm using the new tough blocks that were added in 1.21 just because I think they're pretty cool. But you can use whatever block you want. So the way I did this, I just went around the whole thing with the tough blocks. And then we'll come back and we'll adjust the shape a little bit and put in our windows and gates around in just a second. And actually, I don't want those two there. I want a little bit of a wall there, and I'll show you why in a minute. All right, so as you can see over here, I've got a big glass window so you can see through. And then I've got a gate and a window over here, and then another little window over here. You can make those however you want, okay? So I'm going to make this one have a little bit of a bigger window right here. And I'm actually going to put the chiseled tuff as a little bit of a decorative touch on each side, then go across with the window again. Oh, not out there. What are we doing? What is going on right now? Okay, so now we've got a little window to look at your little friends. And then we'll come over here. Let's make this a gate. And again, we'll put the chiseled tuff on each side as a little decoration. And then again over here, I think we'll put another little bit of a window right here. How's that sound? Just like that. With our main structure there all the way around at our main enclosure, we're going to take acacia fence and we're going to put it on top of all the walls. When we get to a corner, we're going to put it at the ground and up just like that for two reasons. One, if you don't, now that's just kind of floating, it looks dumb. And if you have it here, then your armadillos can actually jump out. And we don't want them escaping, I mean running away. So just go around the whole thing. Same thing, just like so, all the way around. Let me finish that and we will come back. All right, so now that we have the bulk of that done, we're getting to the fun part. So first thing I like to do, I like to grab a couple of acacia trees and plant them and then bone meal them so that way they grow. I like how that one was nice and tall. We'll come over here, we'll make another one right about, let's go here. And, oh, kind of a shorter one. And let's go. Nah, you know what? We're just going to leave those two. For my armadillo little area, I wanted a little bit of a watered in area, so I took the gravel, put it in the bottom, and then I just filled it in with some water. No, nothing too spectacular, just a little tiny spot. Then went around with some dead bushes, just plopped them down wherever I felt like. You can get these by using shears on them, that you can't pick them up with a Silk Touch pick or a Silk Touch axe or anything like that. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. I must have missed a spot. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. And you could even take your tough bricks underneath the windows if you wanted to. I don't really think it matters all that much. Now I'm going to add some ferns and some grass around just to give it a little bit of greenery. Make it look not quite so drab for the little guys. The way to get these is to use shears or to find them in a chest in a village. You can't get them by using a Silk Touch tool of any kind. That's the only two ways to get them. So just plop them around. They won't grow on the sand, so it's only got to be on the podzol or the what's this stuff called? Coarse dirt. Yeah, that's the stuff. Throw some of each around, mix it up a little bit. Again, however you want, you can use as little or as much as you want. So right now, this is all the short grass and short ferns. If you want the tall ones, there's only two ways to get them. If you're really, really lucky, you can find them in a chest in a village. But there's actually an easier way. Just grab some bone meal, hit any of them that you want to be tall with the bone meal. I like to just go around, make a couple of tall ones, leave some short, especially in the corners. I don't know why. I think the taller ones look good in the corners. It kind of breaks up the growth just a little bit. And then the last thing is just to add some lighting. Good places to put some lighting are by the windows. You can put some on the fence. You can hang some from the trees where they have their little outcropping, whatever you want to call them. You could put one here. I don't really like them there myself. Just a personal preference. I'd rather see them over here. Just so that way it doesn't look quite so dark at night. Again, this is up to you. You can do them however you want. You can build your fence up and put them on the post like that. You can hang them out however you want. Again, it's totally up to you. Just a few ideas. And the last thing to do with this whole thing is just to get your armadillos in there. Armadillos! How do you get your armadillos in there? Well, you got to go find them. And what do they eat? They eat spider eyes. I don't know. These guys are kind of weird. Spider eyes don't sound like a good meal to me, but that's what they like. So if you use them and they will follow you, and you can open up your 2 gates. They won't go through one for some reason. I don't know. They're kind of smart like that. And just stand here. They'll wander on in. Here comes our train of armadillos. And then you can close your gate. And if you want more armadillos, just give them the spider's eyes, and they will have a baby armadillo. Look at how cute is that little guy. We'll make another one. Look at the baby armadillos. Aren't those guys just the cutest little things ever? Look at him. Aww. Well, thanks for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see next time I put out a new video. And I promise it won't be as long as it was this time, because it's been a while. And we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, look at you guys. Here, have some more spider eyes. Let's make some more armadillos.